Hello everybody and welcome. The game is Bum Simulator and I'm going to put together a couple of pretty simple, straightforward how-to videos. The very first one we're going to go with is how to make money. It's one of the first things everybody wants to know after they get through a tutorial in the game, the second you realize you need to earn money. So within the tutorial system of the game, it's going to go over how to beg. Begging's pretty straightforward. You get a cup, you get things, you can pretty much write whatever you want on this. The main goal of it is to fill up a certain amount. Once you do, you get an A+ score, and that increases the odds of what people are going to give you for begging. Now, begging works to an extent. The problem is you have to actively do it. Just like in the real world, anything you can do to generate money passively is always better. So, what I always prefer to do is sell. What do I like to sell? Well, there's a whole lot of things you can sell in the game, but the biggest one I like to sell is eggplant. And here's the reason why. So, eggplant comes from a seed. Where do you get seeds? Anytime you see birds land on the ground, run over, you'll see a seed floating above their freaking poop, pick it up, boom, you've got seeds. Now, run around enough, you're going to pick up eggplant seed. Eggplant seed is very helpful. This is basically what eggplant seed looks like. Nothing unusual. What it does though is each time you grow a seed, by default, you're going to grow 6 eggplants. They sell for $1 and change each. Great. Now, what do we do to maximize all that basic info? Well, we straightforward want to get 2 things on our character sheet. Those 2 things are green thumb. Plant seeds grow faster, so the second you plant it, 50% of its growth time passes. The next thing is Bountiful Harvest. Bountiful Harvest, instead of giving you 6 eggplant, gives you 8 eggplant, meaning you have 2 more on each group to sell. So with those 2, not only is your eggplant growing faster, but you have 2 more to sell each time. So that's $2 and change more each time. So what are the actual steps to do this? Well, after we run around to the bird poop, and that's our starting point. The closest pile I can think of is over here. That is what a seed looks like when you pick it up. Boom, in this case we got guana and orange seed. Not what we're looking for, but they can be helpful later. Cool. So, what are we going to do? We're going to keep running around picking up until you get eggplant seed. Once you get a single eggplant seed, great. So, what are we doing with that single eggplant seed? Well, once we have said eggplant seed, you're going to want to plant it. How do you plant it? Planting's pretty straightforward in the game, and you can get small planter boxes really easy. This is why I choose eggplant, because you can grow them pretty quickly. Not only can you grow them quickly, but you can make the small planter box early in the game. So, what do we do for that? We enter build mode, we go into our menu, and we go to garden. In garden, you can see this is the small flower pot, and as you can see, it only requires scrap and nails. Scrap you can get by recycling cans, or even in some cases just picking it up on the ground. Nails, I believe it's 2 or 3 scrap to create 1 group of nails. Once you do that, you make a pot, you drop it on the ground, and then you throw your seed in there. Grow your seed. Give it time. Once the seed grows, you're going to have 6 or 8 plants, depending on if you have those points on your character sheet or not. Now you're basically going to take them, toss them in the basket boy here. You're going to run over here. The first thing you're going to want to make sure you do, go down here, eggplant, make sure you create an eggplant seed from one of those eggplants. It's going to give you 3 seeds, which is perfect. Plant a seed, and you're going to take the rest, and you're going to sell them. So if you're at the starting point, the easiest place to get to sell them is literally around the corner here. You can go right up here, right around the corner, and you get to the pawn shop. So at the pawn shop, you would pick one up,
I don't suppose you
throw
have
it in the
no gold
basket
on.
here. Once you throw it in the basket, throw them all in there, hit E, you'll get the dollar amount for it.
Drop by
Pretty
every now and then.
straightforward
I might have
there.
something new.
Once you get both options though in that character sheet, you're going to find they're going to grow pretty quick. and the profitability is going to be pretty high.
You're not
Now,
gonna
while
eat
these
that.
are growing, you
You're
can
not
also
gonna
go
eat
do
that.
other things in the game, which is very
You're not gonna
beneficial
eat that.
because this way you're not spending your time generating money. You're basically doing it passively. So let's just say we put down this one planter box. I've got 6, so we're going to grow all. But we're going to say we had one planter box. We're going to go eggplant. You're going to craft 1, so your inventory's full. That's fine because I have no space. But in your case, 1 would pop up in there. I'm just going to take 1 out of here. Right, so we've got our seed, and we're just going to walk in and drop it. Now, if you have the bonuses like I do, you're going to see those flashes pop up, which is awesome. The flashes basically mean you've got seeds. You've got seeds, and they're at 50% progress. Now, what's going to happen once they grow all the way? Well, once they grow all the way, you're going to be able to plant them. Of course not. I got too much stuff, but not a big deal. So we've got 3 growing there. Just gonna go make another one real quick. That 1 eggplant seed, I basically have 1 because I have an emergency stock of them. If you go into this bin, there's 1 of each seed that I have. Just keep as emergencies. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up those seeds. I'm gonna wait to grow the other ones. Not absolutely essential that I grow these right now. I'm gonna leave those in there, but as you can tell, the progress time goes by pretty fast, and it's pretty decent. So now, while that's going, I can do other stuff, as I noted. So in this case, what I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna go sell, and I'm just gonna show you what the price of a single eggplant is. So we're gonna
Need some
go,
cash?
we're gonna toss,
What you
and
got?
as you can see, $1.47 per eggplant. So just keep rinsing and repeating and doing that.
Be sure to come back to
Like
me
you
when
saw,
find
I
something
usually
worth
do
selling.
6 small planter boxes. I'll use 2 eggplant to generate 6 seeds to keep them full, and I'll just rinse and repeat over and over again. If you've been having issues getting money in the game or trying to find a little faster way, I hope this info helps. I'm going to be making a few other videos like this, so check them out. And if you need any other help or you have any other questions in the game, throw them at me, and if I know, I will let you know or maybe make a video on it. All right, have a good one. Thanks. Bye.